This is my teeth after brushing for 1 year straight with one of these bad boys. Electric toothbrush, right over here. And when I initially started out with the electric toothbrush, I didn't expect much different for my teeth, right over here. Because right over here, we have these little brushes that if you do it in a circular motion, like this, right over here, is really, really fast, just like this. It gets your teeth in such hard spots, it eliminates that plaque so good. Much more than, I would say, baking soda or anything like that, or remedies to like clean your teeth or whiten your teeth. Don't get me wrong, whitening toothpaste is good. This is what I recommended. With this, it is a no-brainer, but an electric toothbrush does do the job at the end of the day. And what I personally noticed when I first started out is that I didn't notice much of a difference initially through the weeks, but when it compounded through the months, and after a year of not having any dirty teeth, it became much needed improvement and difference in how I feel and look. And there's no missing spots with this, and I don't have to rush with this because I know exactly by section of my teeth how it gets the plaque off. And for instance, it will stop for a second and then it will do a new rotating order once it gets to a new area of my teeth, which is actually pretty helpful because it paces myself correctly for how I brush my teeth. And this is one of the few things that you never want to cheap out on, because this thing right here directly influences how your mouth feels, how your teeth look, which is extremely important, and how you feel eating food at the end of the day, and whether you get cavities or not. But 2 minutes a day, twice a day. I do this twice a day personally. One at night and one in the morning. I used to do it only in the morning. Yes, I used to do that years before this. But when I started out a year before, I only did this 2 times a day. And it was such a life changer. But I didn't use this specific toothbrush. I actually used, right over here, this toothbrush. Right over here instead. Now, I actually had to discontinue using this because the toothbrush head was turned around and I kind of don't know how to describe it, but it was twisted in some way. It doesn't work anymore. And it just like this, it doesn't work. Just hold it down to get out of that. By the way, this is extremely useful as well. Crest whitening strips if you're looking to whiten your teeth, another good tip. And what I especially noticed with using this is that I initially got huge, massive pain. Huge in my gums. All around areas, especially here and here. Because that's when the sort of toothbrush like kind of frictions off. And it gives that, it hits your gums the most with this. And with this really high speed motor, it will totally crush your teeth. Totally. But eventually, over the first few weeks of getting this 1 year ago, I got used to this. I adapted. And the pain slowly went away. Slowly. And by the way, you want to do this before you get braces. And once you do this every day for 1 year straight, the effects really show. Now, hold on. Right by this toothbrush, right over here, I think I thought I was brushing like I was in 1834 with one of these. Hold on. With one of these things. Now, these things, you know, really, you're going to get much more hurt, and you're not actually going to get the job done, because this does a circular motion for you, rather than you have to do it like this. And it's not really that effective, because this does most of the power. It's much easier on your hand. And it's one of those underrated things that completely changes the way how you live and feel at the end of the day. And I would like to say that at the end of the day, 1 year of using this, by the way, the charger right over here, I don't know if you guys can see it, extremely easy to use. This is not a sponsorship, by the way. This is just a personal toothbrush that I've used. Relatively cheap, it's really good, and I would recommend it. Just not a sponsorship, I just really like the product. And it's really easy to charge, just like this. And I don't know about some app that needs some pairing, but hey, once you're done with this, all you need to do is just rinse it out like this, like that, and then you're just done. That's all you gotta do. And to be honest, I think this is actually much more cleaner than regular toothbrushes as well, because this automatically, once it starts spinning, right over here, just get it out. Once it starts spinning like this, all the water just goes in all directions. It'll automatically dry itself. It does that all for you. And that's what is important. I value this because of the way it makes me feel and the way it delivers performance. You've always heard that you need to brush your teeth in this way, but it does that for you just like that. And much, much more effectively, rather than what the doctors or dentists tell you. Have a good one, and I hope you learned something from this. Alright, have a good one. Actually, stop watching. Alright, you gotta stop watching this.